Yeah. Ready to rock and roll. I'll see what I can do.
Yep. Welcome to Rolling Wall Media, guys.
Yeah.
Straight out of
Welcome.
BHP's Iron Hole.
Proudly sponsored by BHP. Good mining company, that. No, pretty shit.
Oh, there goes your job.
Invercargill. Nah. Indonesia. We got Indonesia soccer team I'm ripping today.
Soccer.
Not the real jersey. It's a slightly cheaper one, but unfortunately they actually, I think, just got kicked out of the World Cup qualifier. But we're not here to talk fucking soft sport, nookie sport. We're here to talk manly sport, and that's rugby.
Well, there's a whole lot of rugby going on. Internationals. I'll rattle through last week's results. I think I got all of them. Most of them. I don't think, like the weird ones like Spain versus, what was that next week? Ireland A or something. But
yeah.
Georgia versus USA. Georgia 43, USA 30. Ireland 41, Japan 10. Portugal 8. Uruguay 26. Romania 31. Canada 21. Scotland 17. The All Blacks 25. Fiji 18. England 38. Big upset. Italy 26. Australia 19.
Big upset, that one.
Colombia.
Oh, yeah, we'll get into the old.
Colombia 34. Mexico 25.
Is that an upset? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I don't actually watch those ones, but that's cool.
They probably had a couple nose beers before it.
Yeah.
France 17, South Africa 32. That was a big game. Argentina put Wales to the sword, 52 to 28. New Zealand 15 got up over England A, 31 to 14.
Yep.
Belgium beat Namibia, which was actually surprising. 22 to
that's
15.
a big surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Samoa 48 got over Brazil 10. And then Spain was 24 against Ireland A 61.
Yeah, wow.
Random one.
So Ireland's got a bit of depth. A little bit of depth. They always never talk about them having depth because they just got such an old squad, but a good sign for them to see that they've got these younger players coming through. And
yeah,
I don't know about. I'm not saying, it's hard to know if they were very. I'm not sure how good Spain is, but
they qualified, but then they keep on playing ineligible players, so we can't.
Yeah,
we'd never get to see them on like World Cup stage.
Yeah.
So it must be alright.
I think they got it right this time.
Yeah.
Fourth time lucky.
Yeah. But yeah, instead of them playing just the Leinster team, they might have some Munster players or someone else in that Ireland, eh? Which I mean, Munster beat them, so.
Yeah.
Who
played? Because there was a game that was it this weekend. Munster played Argentina 15.
Yeah, I think that was the week before.
Yeah, prior week, and this week it was Bath, I believe.
Bristol.
I'll get it right. Yeah, Bristol. So Munster probably had a few of those Ireland A players, but Munster's got a lot of guys.
Munster's not bad.
Being developed, yeah.
And they got Nankivell.
Good old.
I wonder if he's going to replace Bundy Aki. He's been over there a few years now.
Yeah, I would import another Islander. It'll be another big boy they need.
I mean, he does play pretty well over there.
Yeah, he does. He's done nothing wrong. I suppose it's just a matter of time before he's eligible, I'm guessing. But I think they want maybe a bit of a hard hitter, and the Samoa and Tongan boys can offer that a lot better. But yeah, Nankivell's obviously good. He's a bit probably more like a Henshaw. They're the centre for Ireland. They both probably play similar.
Similar, yeah.
Just a younger version. Is it Henshaw or is it Ringrose?
Ringrose is
pretty.
But,
it'll be offload game. But yeah, man, Italy, that's crazy.
Italy, yeah.
Italy, I don't think many people saw that coming. But
I think did they play last time they played? Italy beat them as well, or is that not the last time they played? Because it was when Dave Rennie was coaching. He lost to Italy.
Yeah, that was the point. That was the time they got rid of him after that. Yeah,
pretty much after that.
I don't know if it was the last time, but yeah.
That's 3 games Aussies played poorly in a row. So they've gone downhill since the Rugby Championship.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely. It's gone down big time.
Japan, they scraped by. They probably should have lost by more against England.
Yeah.
And then now this.
Yeah. Italy's win over Aussie, probably it kind of says a lot about the gaps. It's kind of starting to close between the traditional powerhouses and I suppose the so-called second tier nations as well.
Yeah.
Sides like Italy, Georgia, and possibly Fiji. I can't really say Fiji at the moment, but at the part they have got close a couple times. But then at the same time you've got to wonder if parts of that, is actually Australia's decline, because since the Bledisloe, they've just looked flat. Inconsistent, and maybe that's making these other teams look a bit better.
Yeah.
And what they really are, it's probably a bit of both, but improvement from probably improvement from certain things.
Italy was real good in was it the Six Nations? Or the one before? They drew with France.
Yeah, I think that was definitely.
It was the one before.
Yeah.
But,
I don't think they drew with France this year.
Nah. Well, France won it, so. But there's 1 year there where they beat Wales. Oh, they might have beat them again this year. I don't know if it was 2 years in a row. Drew with France, so they could have beaten France as well. There was a year there where they were pushing teams. They couldn't be taken lightly.
Yeah, no, definitely not. I think that this year again, it's starting to see though. This year, they can't be taken lightly. That last game
last year against us.
Yeah, that was close.
It was scrappy.
Obviously, it's very scrappy. The weather, the weather was against both sides. Yeah, wet, cold. But they come real close in that game. So.
Compared to where they come from in the pool stages against us, where they were talking up a big game and we gave them absolute hiding.
Assault to them, yeah. Yeah, definitely. I think, these teams are definitely closing while other teams are starting to fade and look a bit just going backwards,
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, even
What about
Samoa, like
yeah?
they normally would have already qualified for the World Cup, and then now they're down to like 4-country shootout.
Yeah, well, was it 2 years ago? I believe they won the Pacific Oceania Championship. So that's crazy how far. I believe it could be something down to maybe the governing body or coaching styles, or maybe
Even
because they didn't have many players.
eligibility, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
players.
availability
Mm.
with the
So
Euro
that's
competitions.
yeah, and obviously with this tournament, because it's do or die, they're obviously bringing in a lot of their big guns now that the NPC's over and the international window, obviously, so they can pick pretty much their top side. So that's probably why the score's looking like that now, like against probably if they had that team they had when they versus, I believe it was Chile, they probably would have been a close score against Brazil, you know. So
yeah, the
Japan, man.
Japan.
Yeah, like that's kind of a bit like a team that was looking really good for a while, and they've just kind of gone back. That game against Aussie, like, looked promising, but I feel they have a long way to go to get back to where they were kind of at their peak. I feel like maybe was it Dave Ring?
Jamie Joseph.
Jamie Joseph, yeah. I always get them two mixed up. Jamie Joseph, Eddie Jones, obviously, against South Africa. But, yeah, I felt they were going in the right direction, and now they've kind of gone backwards. But when they played the Wallabies, yeah, they looked promising, but like in the end of October. But I feel like they slipped back to square one. I suppose overall, like I just think Aussie weren't there.
Yeah.
Aussie have gone back a lot too. So
slipped. Yeah.
Yeah, but then at the same time for Japan, like you're opening your tour against South Africa and Ireland. It's a bit of a brutal start for any side.
Yeah.
To verse those two. And I suppose the upside with those two tests could sharpen them up, like before they head to Cardiff where they'll face Wales. So it's arguably in worse shape than Georgia right now. So yeah, they could be the best chance to grab a statement win.
Yeah, it's not looking too good. But I mean, is Joe Schmidt leaving after this India tour?
Yeah.
So they're going to change the coach as well.
Yeah, I feel like he was on a good roll, right? Like during the rugby championship. Maybe it's just a matter of him. Maybe there's something. It's kind of hard to put a finger on what's happened to the Wallabies since the Bledisloe.
They've lost some of their players who are playing in France. Like the only things Lena Kitau and James O'Connor, Tom Hooper. I know those three are gone. They're playing in Europe.
Yeah, did Tom Hooper play? I think Tom Hooper played against Italy.
Yeah, he might have. I think it was in the international window now. They didn't play against England. Big Willie. Willie Skelton.
Willie would definitely be an impact player. But
and is Harry Wilson injured? Where's he playing?
Yeah, I think he could have been injured.
Yeah. I mean, it's all on more or less Fraser McWright, and then they're 10. They don't have a Like, the difference between having James O'Connor on the field, like an experienced 10, doesn't even have to be James O'Connor. They just don't have an experience. They need an experienced 10. Like, the difference of how they play, of them leaking points to scoring points.
Yeah, Harry Wilson was playing. He was actually starting. I had to look it up because I was sure I thought I seen him, but yeah, Harry Wilson was starting number 8.
Oh, he did play it.
Yeah. Soft ass. No freaking impact. But yeah, no, I 100% agree. Like, you can't really do that. You can't put a NRL player like straight in.
I mean, he's played 2 games in bloody 2 years almost. He's done shit for ages.
Yeah. Nothing special. I don't know why they all hype about him, but he might have to. I don't know how old he is. He's probably got a couple more years in him, but yeah, I can't really see that changing much.
Yeah.
No, well, Lolosio was like the hype, right? Like, he was like the next big thing for Australia.
But then Carter Gordon came, and then they had them 2 competing.
Yeah.
And then...
You kind of need to just, like...
Yeah. Never really settled.
Dan Bigger said, like, he always performed better when he knew that jersey was his.
Oh, yeah.
So... Yeah, he said, like, if the coach come up to him and said, don't worry about if you make a mistake or anything, like, no one's going to take that jersey off you. That's your jersey. And he said that, like, so he had confidence in himself. Like, if they did that with Leoneki Tau from a young age, or even the All Blacks, like, like any team, I reckon it probably could work with a certain type of player. Like, that mentality of saying, go out there, it's not, don't worry, like, it's still going to be your jersey. You can go out there and you could be confident to try new things, and back yourself. Whereas,
I mean,
if you're a bit like
done it with like Richie Mwanga, just like, you make a mistake, you're out of the herd.
Yeah, you're out of the herd. Damien has a bad game. He's back to the bench.
Yeah,
Bodie has a bad game.
Have done
Damien's
that quite
back
a lot.
Oh, we're the worst with first fives at the moment because we've just come off probably one of the greatest first fives of all time, and no one took that jersey off Dan Carter. He probably earned it. Definitely earned it, I think. But yeah, we're trying to find the next Dan Carter, I think, instead of just like, just moving on and saying in a way and just trying to find a young established first five and saying it's his.
I mean, South Africa's kind of doing that now with Sasha FM. He may not be, because Rassie chop and changes anyway, but you're not fully dropped per se. It's more like, alright, you're coming off the bench this week, like, more like building game hands, or he picks the first 5 who he thinks is going to run the game the best against the opposition that he's up against.
Yeah.
Whether it be Money, Lebok, like, big running game. Andre Pollard, just grind it out, get points, kick anything within sight, or Sasha's kind of like a hybrid of both. He can do both.
Yeah, I think Rassie's got kind of a game plan. He's got like a player for each game plan he has. Like, he's got a squad of 3, like 3, like every position probably 3, and he, depending on what type of game he wants, he can have that first 5. Because all 3 of those first 5s are kind of different. Marnie's like probably a bit in between. And yeah, like you said, like Andre Pollard it's probably like those, like the finals of a Rugby World Cup type player. Like, you can always count on him to get the kicks over when they matter.
Yeah.
And Sashi XM, yeah, he's like this future, this spark that can ignite, creating something out of nothing, and he's just so creative, so skilled, got a great skill set on him, young, got a bright future ahead, so he can use him for like...
Yeah, he's got a damn good kick on him as well. Like, I haven't seen... I feel like it's been ages since I've seen people bang penalties from like 45, 50 out. Like, he still had a lot of distance left in his boot. He got the first one, I think he missed one or two, but they were going dead. Like, they were landing dead, so he still could have gone further back.
Yeah.
It's been ages since I've seen big kicks, it feels like. Like, in the championship, it's all you're going for tries. But, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Shea Fihaki for the All Blacks can actually probably, I reckon he's probably got one of the biggest boots going around.
Yeah,
he can slot them from 6 feet easy.
Yeah. Didn't he, in the NPC, how far did he attempt one? It was from bloody 70, wasn't it? 70 something?
Yeah, the NPC, I don't know, it was the semi-final, I think. It was like 70, was it 70? Or was it 60
or something? I don't know. I feel like it was 70.
I'm sure it was in the 70s. That's crazy. They had obviously a strong wind behind them. But, yeah, it was pretty close. 70, like I've never seen. Marty Banks was probably the next best thing. Remember when he come on I think it was when he come on the scene with Tasman, and he was just like, anywhere, so just giving him kicks. He's just slotting them. That reefing.
Yeah, he had a good boot on
that reefing water.
Bit of coal.
They put in that water. Bit of that coal, bit of that something. Gets them ligaments nice and strong.
Yeah. The France South Africa game. You watched the highlights of that?
Yeah, definitely did. No, I actually did. I should have. But I seen the score and I was just like, "Fuck!" They got pumped. If it was close, yeah, I would have. But...
Well, it was. France was leading. Oh, what was it? By a point? 3 points at half time. And South Africa got a red card just before half time. Lou Diaga got a red card for his tackle on Ramos.
Yeah,
I think it was Ramos. But yeah, I was like, oh shit, South Africa's in trouble here. Man down for the next half. France have a lead already, but nah, France just got bullied.
Yeah.
South Africa's got something special.
Couldn't hold out.
Like they're probably second to like the 2011 to 2015 team. Like the way they are.
I was going to say this is a special moment because I thought I'd never agree with that statement because I've always in the past, I think personally I haven't seen it that the Springers can contend for that comparing with the All Blacks of 2011 to 2014 at least, those 4 years. I was like, nah, you're joking, you're kidding yourself. Like, no one will ever be as good as that. But this very game, I'm like, fuck. They'd lost a man at, what was it, the 20th minute or 30th minute?
It was like the 40th, pretty much. It was just before half time.
Oh, yeah. So the 40th minute, they went the whole second half.
But they were losing at half time. They were down at half time.
Yeah, and they stuck together and they got better. And they just tired. Like, France were tired and they just blew the score out. So it's like, damn. So after that game, I'm just like, all right, okay, maybe it is true. Like, I'm starting to believe it. I was even on some of the Facebook pages, and I was like, like, you guys are definitely miles ahead of everyone at the moment, and definitely contending to be the greatest team.
And what
of
they
all
done
time.
to us in Wellington, it was.
That definitely hurt my I don't know, my pride.
Oh
I
yeah,
suppose, but as an All Blacks fan, it hurt probably everyone. But how does that even happen? Like, they had a younger squad, like one of the most unexperienced squads, just go out there and humiliate the All Blacks like that, just bent them over.
It was humiliating, pretty much.
Yeah, how do you do that? And now it's just like, yeah, this very game, I'm just like, you know what? I'm actually starting to feel kind of like I want to jump on the bandwagon of the Box in a weird way, because it's just like, it's kind of cool seeing a team just be that good and be that, like, just so good to see the depth of them.
They don't win everything like what the All Blacks done for that little era, but
yeah, not yet.
They're winning massive games
and pumping teams that
they're not afraid to drop a game if it means that they're building depth, or like their goals the World Cup, every World
100%.
Cup, and that's
I think that's still the case.
Yeah, it's always because they're not worried about ranking number one. All they want's those bloody titles.
Yeah, 100%. The titles come first, but I still think they like that. That we're number one on the rank. I think every team at the back of their minds are like, it's good to see that we're number one. We're at the top of the castle. But
do you reckon the players actually care that much? Because I'd say they're that confident in themselves. The fans love it, but
yeah, like maybe some teams who don't win trophies might care a bit more about rankings, because they, like Ireland, for example. But but I think like winning 3 World Cups back to back, that's something that I don't think any team will.
If they do that, they'll probably have to take number one.
Yeah,
if they do
3P and keep doing what they're doing now, even if they're losing one or two a year, they've lost, what is it, 2 this year?
2 this year.
I'd say, I think I'd still happily say that. I'd say that they're better than the Richie McCaw, Dan Carter era.
I feel like France could have done with a hit out beforehand, at least one hit out.
Yep.
Or
definitely.
If they took international rugby seriously and they sent their full strength team down, they would have had a better chance. Like if they actually gave 2 shits about international rugby, not their domestic comp.
Yeah.
And they sent their full strength team down to New Zealand, I feel like they would have had a hell of, because you can't say, well, DuPont wasn't playing, but DuPont almost never plays out of Europe.
Yeah, that is a good point.
A
lot of these guys haven't played for France since the Six Nations.
They haven't gone out of Europe and played tough games.
No.
So when shit's not going to plan, they don't know, they've got nothing to fall back on. They haven't experienced it. And then South Africa, who's played everywhere, play tough tests everywhere. Same with the All Blacks. They've been to those dark places and they have belief in themselves to get out. Especially the South Africa team now.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah.
Silly little Frenchies. Ramos is Pino as well. But Ramos is a bloody good player though.
Yeah. Yeah, he's always been very good. All-rounded. Can do it all. Definitely can rely on him. A bit like Pollard, but French version, like he can kick it from anywhere. Yeah. Very accurate. Bit of a sook though.
Oh, he's in the ref's ear almost the whole game.
That's good. Even
He's bullshit.
Bullshit.
The Scotland All Blacks game, I was a bit worried about this going into it.
Yeah. I kind of always had the feeling, I didn't watch it though, but I always had the feeling that, that it would pull through, but yeah, like the discipline, man, that's a big talking point. Crazy.
I thought there's been enough records bloody falling. I was a bit worried about it. But even in the first half, we played, what were we up, 17-0. I thought there was a point there where I felt we needed one more try and I would have been happy in the first half. But
yeah,
the Scottish stopped a lot of our attacks. Like we had, I think, 3 repeated attempts from penalties on their line, and they just repelled us every time. And then we took the 3 points and we scored after that. But I was like, we haven't broken their defence down yet. We scored right on full time, which gave us a good buffer. But yeah, those cards, yeah, it's not good.
crazy.
Can't do that against England.
Stupid errors. What makes you think you can international rugby? TV's everywhere. What makes you think you can try to get away with the foot trip?
Yeah.
That's the worst one. Savi is the only exception. I don't, even though it's pretty bad in terms of rolling more penalties. It was like I think he knew the rules of the book, But Satiti as well, that's a pretty bad one.
Yeah, it was definitely line break opportunity. I mean, it could go, when you're going for it, it's a massive risk. It's either going to pull off or you're going to the bin. And more times than not, you go to the bin.
Yeah. The odds of it, getting a ball, you got to have that right anticipation of it, get it right, make sure it's, coming back towards you. If it goes past it, there's so much.
Yeah.
You got to really be confident that you're going to read that play, it's going to be kind of closer to your chest, instead of reaching out,
Yeah. You've either got to be in the line or see it from ages back, pinning it for the perfect timing.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if it's just you're kind of standing there, you slap it, and then you try to catch up to it, you're not going to get that.
Yeah. No, definitely not. But yeah, man, we pulled through. D-Mac, the Iceman, comes on, does a heroic kick. That 50-22, man, that was so sexy. It was a sexy kick, right?
Yeah, it was.
I watched that. I was just sitting there on replay watching it, damn.
Another thing,
the way he gets behind.
That was, the best kick we done. But when we played Ireland, bloody Jamison Gibson Park was doing box kicks behind his own line and putting it out at the halfway line. We have a penalty on the 15. We only put it 20 metres in front of us. We're not having a shot to try get down into the 5-10 metre range. We're more worried about getting it out, and we're having to have it go from 30 out instead of another 20 down the line, being 10 out. Instead we're on the 30. We're not putting it deep enough, especially off penalties. We're not putting it deep enough to be an attacking. We can attack from anywhere, but it's just it gets me pissed off. Other teams,
not capability.
Yeah,
because Bowden and that is definitely capable to kick a ball out and aim. Use their, Geordie Barrett was definitely probably the best for that, kicking that long distance penalty. The long distance touch finder in it, but Yeah, like DMAC and that are
We're only
qualified.
peeling off like 25, 30 meters, whereas
Yeah.
other countries are getting it 35,
South
40.
Africa. Yeah.
They're getting right into that zone. Like Dan Carter used to. Dan Carter used to put it, if we got a penalty,
Oh, yeah.
it's either going in through the post or we're way down there, right on your line.
Yeah. Yeah, he was superb. But yeah, I think maybe I don't know, like Sasha Feinberg, he does that, he pushes a lot, although he did make a few I think he missed touch once or twice against France. So that's the risk, you run. If it doesn't work, you look like a pansy. So you got to make sure it goes out. And I suppose Bodie, or maybe I can't see it being a lack of confidence. I feel they should be well and truly capable. So I'm not sure why they're.
Even if, like, apparently Dan Carter was like, oh, I might kick a couple dead because I want to get it in there. He might have only kicked a couple dead the whole season, but he had the balls to say, like, I'm gonna do my best to get you right down there in the attacking zone.
Yeah.
Even if, say, we're 40 out, it goes dead. Oh well, that sucks. But
yeah,
it's a better mindset to have, because if it comes off, the other team's like, oh shit, we're right back on our line, we're going to have to defend them all, and then everything that our bloody midfield is going to throw at them as well as wingers and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just a bit of salt.
Bit of salt here and there, doesn't go through.
But yeah, that was a damn good kick. That pretty much set up his try from that, which I'm surprised we bloody got that, because Scotland were defending their asses off. I was like, how the hell have we not scored yet? But we got there.
We got there. Do we want to talk about upcoming games?
Yeah. Upcoming games. We got the qualifying games. Belgium versus Brazil.
Yep.
Samoa versus Namibia. And then, I think a couple days after that, it's a pretty short tournament. Brazil will play Namibia, and then Samoa will play Belgium after that. Georgia will versus Canada. Italy take on South Africa. Portugal play Hong Kong. Romania versus the USA. Hong Kong
got a hiding.
Who'd they play?
Brumbies.
Did they?
Yeah.
The Brumbies.
Bit of a weird fixture, but yeah, the Brumbies actually put, I think it was 60 something, 30 something.
Brumbies are going to be in the World Cup. England versus New Zealand. Wales versus Japan.
That's a big one.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Wales, Japan, big one.
France versus Fiji. Ireland versus Australia. Scotland versus Argentina. And the All Blacks 15 versus Uruguay.
Few good ones in there.
Yeah.
Just to bring into England, it's going to be the toughest match for the All Blacks, I feel, because England haven't lost at Twickenham since November the 17th against the Springboks, and since then
they've gone 8 in a row.
Yeah, well, they've only lost 1 out of 11 since that loss against the Springboks, and the one loss was against Ireland, but then since then they've gone on to win 9 in a row. So safe to say it ain't going to be easy to beat the hosts at Twickenham. Personally, I feel this match will be toughest match of the year.
Yeah. I don't want to say it. Well, last year we lost 4. I mean, I don't want to, but if we lose this, we'll lose 3 this year. Next year we can lose 2, and then World Cup year we can only lose 1. I just want to get 1 game better each year.
Yeah, I see. Little improvement.
Yeah.
Man, I just want to be above. Yeah, I want to be above every year. I want to be above 80%. 85, to be honest.
Fozzie.
I think, or whatever Fozzie was it? No, was it Fozzie?
Fozzie was 85 was Steve Hansen, roughly.
Yeah, I want to be just. Oh, maybe not that good. I don't see it. That's pushing our luck, isn't it? But maybe 80% then. 80% sounds good.
Yeah, England has had a very good few games leading up, like warm up with Australia. Maybe not the best Australian team, but then Fiji, who you know is going to be physical, going to throw everything at you. And it was fairly close. Half time, they pulled away. Like they've got the Lions players that they had are actually damn good, and they play very well.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, they're gonna throw up a lot of high balls, so hopefully our backfield can take it because they've been struggling.
Yeah. Well, we've lost Caleb Clark.
Caleb Clark, probably the best person we had at taking a high balls, go out for the HIA. Does that mean Rico comes back onto the wing?
I think that Rico, which isn't the best. I mean, yeah, he can have a good game when it matters.
He does play
So
generally good against England as well.
Yeah. So yeah, he could have a good game, but man, off the past year, if we're going off the past year, I don't think that's going to be our saviour. Leroy Carter just had a bad game, I think, but he's genuinely the most exciting winger we have.
Who else?
We got Cebu.
Is Cebu? No, Cebu's with Oh, he's with the All Blacks 15.
Yeah, I think he might be back. I think it was just a game. I'm not sure actually, but depending on what the All Blacks want to do there.
Who else do
I don't
we
know
have
why they do that.
for wingers? Unless we shuffle around Will Jordan and D-Mac, which D-Mac's got off the bench. Who else do we have for wingers? I don't even...
I think it's just Caleb Clark, Leroy Carter, Sevu Reece, and Rico Luani.
It's not many, is it?
And then you got Jordan, Ruben Love. Will Jordan.
I would have liked Ruben Love for Scotland.
Yeah. What are they doing with him? Like, this is the one that would be competing with Sasha Feinberg, in 4 years' time.
He's got no game time.
Not even with the All Black 15,
Bringing young people in with experience around them gives everyone energy. Like, if you introduce... Like, give Bodie a break. He's bloody old as shit. Like, that would give everyone around him energy. Like, he's going to do shit that Bodie won't.
Yeah. That's crazy, eh? Bodie's older than all of the Springbok first fives.
Yeah.
Pondre, Pollard, Marnie, they're like still a couple years younger. That's scary.
I mean, Moanga and DMAC aren't. They're under 30.
All of them 30. Yeah, I think 31. Bodie's 34, I believe.
Yeah.
We're definitely struggling for first fives.
Who's
if we don't get it right,
first five for All Blacks 15? Oh, Jacob.
Jacob, he's struggling. He might get better. Yeah, he might get better, but Ray Hunter's actually been playing pretty well off the bench and hasn't really had that bad of a game at the international level. But Jacob's had a few bad games at this level, so
yeah,
wait and see. It's just he'll grow into it, but yeah, I think Ruben Love is definitely a big gem. We need to get him out there.
We just saving him for Wales. He needs to play tougher games. Wales had their moments, like they played some nice attacking football against Argentina, but they also leaked 52 points. So some of that was trash.
Couple yellow cards.
Yeah, I think two cards. Throwing like weird intercepts and shit. But some of their little line breaks and that we got, like they should have probably scored at least one more try from that line break. We got ankle tapped. Could have made it 30, 35, 52 still though. But just saving him for one game, the last game of the year, he's not going to get much out of that. He's got nothing to build on. He has to wait another half year at least before he can put on the black jersey. Whereas this, he could have played 55 minutes or something.
Yep.
Get some runs on the board, and then still had something to work on for the next game, which would have been Wales again.
Yeah, that's the good thing with South Africa, right? They look to the future. They're not worried about the game ahead. If they lose it, they're looking at they know in 10 games time that they've blooded this fella 5 times or given them this young fella 5 games. They know in 10 games time or in a year's time, like I said, they're going to be proud of what they've done because now this kid's an experienced future star.
Got proper experience in tough games.
Now in hindsight, we look back and we're like, fuck, it would be good if they, the coaches probably do too. If Ruben had a few big games of experience under him.
But it's not on him.
And you get it right now. Imagine that. Imagine Ruben Love, who played most of the games this year, a young fella, exciting. He's the answer. But now we're still like, oh, no, because he hasn't, don't want to use him. Can't use him now because we got England. So we only have Wales left.
Yeah, it was like a waste. It feels like a waste of a year for him.
Yeah.
There's so many games we could have used him a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely should have for at least 5 of the games.
Maybe not when we were missing Roygaard, because you'd want experience on either side of him.
Yeah, but even Roygaard's not experienced. We don't actually have any experienced nines yet. Finlay Christie is our most experienced.
Yeah.
Like 9.
In country, yeah.
But Roygaard's obviously probably
the
best. He's the best 9 probably in the world at the moment. So, yeah, he's definitely going to be our first choice. But, yeah, in terms of, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, we need someone at least performing well at 9 with Love.
Yeah, we needed to use him probably even against the French B team.
Did we? At all? I think we did once.
Did we only use them? When the last one where they made 500 changes to fit everyone on.
Yeah.
But maybe even first and second, or first and third. we could have used him. And
Yeah.
then maybe even twice in the rugby championship. Even if it was one of the Argentinians and one of the Aussies.
Yeah, the first Argentina game, because first Argentina or maybe it probably would have realistically been the second.
Would have been the second.
And then Aussie
second even.
Aussie second, or even South Africa, because we'd got Eden Park, we already got fucking caned, but we didn't know that. But even just chucked them on against them, that would be a perfect opportunity.
Yeah. I mean, you probably wouldn't have got much learnings from Wellington.
No, I don't think anyone did. All we got was heartbreak. Got stronger.
That was the same with Roygaard before the World Cup at Twickenham, where we were getting flogged. Yeah. He come on, was the only one with a spark of life in them.
Yeah, he was the one player.
Like that, it could have been like that, where he was. Well, I suppose the best player from the All Blacks, and that was Lee Ricardo, who's played 2 tests at that point or something. Yep. So Ruben Love coming in as 4th cap, could have played real well. With these salty old dogs are just like waiting to go. They're over it.
Just wait for nothing. We've got the amount of players we have under like 20 caps who are actually like our main players. It's pretty crazy. Another player that I've actually been impressed with is
Lord.
Yeah, Lord and Holland.
Yeah.
Like both young locks who have both got probably a combined.
Larkai's actually, you've been going on him since under 20s. He's actually bloody good.
Yeah. Yeah. Him and Wallace, man, the number 8's crazy. The amount of depth we have at number 8 now. Yeah. Larkai, TT, Leo Willie, Xavier. And you can probably add like Jacobson, possibly.
I'm pretty sure he got head knock again.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
He probably needs to retire.
Yeah, and then Simon Parker as well.
Yeah. He almost gets a head knock every game. He's probably, for his own safety, hang the boots up.
100%. Yeah, probably like a couple of years ago, to be honest, but just hanging on to dreams and
forgetting
being
names.
A pet to someone, being someone's pet. Nah, he's all right. He actually goes hard, but that's probably his biggest downfall.
Yeah.
Goes a bit too hard, leads to the head or something. But yeah, he's been good for the Chiefs for a couple of years, but yeah. Another one actually is Summer Penny Finau. We haven't seen much of him. He's a guy that actually good.
Parker pretty much forced him out of a jersey at the Chiefs.
Yeah. And now Parker hasn't really... He does his job, so that's okay, but he doesn't... Yeah, you never see him out in the field, but... Yeah, when Summer Penny Finau was out there, you could see him. He was putting in hits. He was...
Yeah.
Loves running that wide channel down the wing. Good offloader. But, hopefully we see him. I think Wales, when Wales comes around, we're going to see a lot of the changes.
Yeah.
But, like we were talking about Love before, like, what's the point in holding these guys all year just to play a second-string team?
Yeah. I mean, the only changes we're making are forced ones, which I mean is fine, but you're not really... Like, you could be holding on to gold, but just too afraid to cash it in.
Yeah.
Like, the only reason Leicester come on was because Geordie got taken off. And look how well Geordie Tupaea is working. I mean, Leicester dropped a couple, but he's attracting so many players. He's opening up space on the outside. When he gets his arms free, like, he offloaded to McKenzie. McKenzie finished it, but Leicester gave him the offload. Before the game before that, Leicester was making breaks against Ireland, offloading. People were scoring around Leicester. People weren't doing that with Rico.
Yeah.
But he's literally just attracting 3 people, getting hit, people were climbing on his back, and he's still running.
Yeah. Definitely a key asset to us. Bringing in defenders, 2 or 3 defenders every time.
Yeah.
With an All Black team, if you're a centre in the All Blacks, and you're kind of bringing in a couple defenders, that's like, even if it's just 2, that's like the opportunity for us to open up. But we haven't had that for a while. We haven't had a centre that can do what Leicester does. So we've always been like kind of shut off.
Because
closed down defence.
The defence has been rushing so hard. But if they rush and hit Leicester, they're bouncing off.
Leicester and Tavatavanawa.
True. How long is he out for?
He'll be back next year sometime. I haven't heard much. There's a few. Nadawa, he was good when we had him on.
Yeah, he's a big loss.
He would have helped, not much, but he would have helped with that Wellington game.
Nadawa's, when he come on, I can't remember who come on for, but in that one of the French tests, second test maybe, but he was, like, he stood out. Like, he was brought in for injury cover, but he should have been in the team from the get-go.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of, yeah, you're 100% right. He should have been there from the get-go. He should have been there from the get-go a couple of years ago, to be honest.
Yeah. He got in his back.
Underrated.
He injured his back or something.
Yeah. He had some unlucky injuries, but yeah, like, the amount of injuries we had, quite injury-prone team. But, like, Tyrell Lomax out, Tubo Vai out, Carl Moore out,
2 Barretts.
Ollie Norris out, both Barretts, or 2 Barretts. Clark now, like, it's crazy the amount. We have a full team out.
Yeah. Any of the halves out, or are they all back now?
Hotham's out.
Hotham still, yeah, he broke his leg.
But yeah, the All Black 15 ones are probably just as good.
Well, Tangitau could. I wouldn't even be mad if he got called in, because he'll be an All Black next year. He could have been an All Black this year.
Yeah. I like Fihaki.
I like Fihaki, yeah.
And Nanai Saturo has been playing well for them too on the other wing.
How old is Nanai Saturo?
My age, 25.
Expired.
Nah, I haven't given up yet. I'll still be on Black.
How old's Tangitau? 23?
22, 23.
Yeah.
23, yeah, maybe 23.
He's good.
Yeah, definitely, man.
He's scoring for the All Black 15. He's scoring. How many tries has he scored in 2 games?
Well, I'm not sure. Maybe he's 4.
He's scored at least 3. I think the first one he might have scored. He might have even scored 5.
Right.
Yeah.
This last game's going to be interesting, isn't it? Uruguay.
Because Uruguay put Portugal to the sword.
Yeah. But then who did Uruguay play before that?
Who did Uruguay play before that?
Yeah, like, who did they play?
The week before?
The last couple games,
I don't think they had a game before that. Uruguay, yeah, they beat Portugal. They didn't play the week before. Uruguay is actually a decent team as well. Like in the World Cup, they pushed Italy, at least for the first. They can hang in there in the first half and then kind of falls away. At least those mid tier. Well, they're kind of a mid tier team. Like if you call Italy a mid tier.
I would call them. Or yeah, I'd still call them mid tier.
Yeah, their win over Portugal bumped them up 4 spots in the world rankings.
Alright.
So they're up into 15th.
Yeah, that would be the toughest game for the All Black 15. England that was their first game.
Yeah.
Together, they only trained for about a week.
Yeah. I don't know if they
are good.
Are they playing any more games?
I think they have one more game, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, this is.
No, they do. They have a couple.
Yeah, this is like the biggest. Like New Zealand 15 normally only play 2 games. This is like the biggest one they've done, I think, with 3.
Yeah, that's bloody good. I've been wanting them to do that because 2's just not worth it.
No.
You got 3, it's almost like a little tour.
Yeah, 3's good.
2's a series, or 2's a, couple, like 7 days, 10 days.
Croatia,
3 games, that's about 3.
Croatia's lost to Czechia.
Oh, yeah.
Croatia dropped 7 spots. And Israel must have lost to Andorra. Apparently. So, whack.
The final World Cup qualifier that's going to be a do or die for Namibia, is it?
Namibia, well, they lost their first one. So it makes it pretty damn hard. They still could come back, but they'd have to beat Samoa this week. They'd have to win their next 2 against Brazil and Samoa.
So interesting that, because if Samoa lose, then that means they have to beat Belgium.
They'll have to beat Belgium, yeah.
Who beat Namibia?
Belgium will most likely beat Brazil.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
They should. So then, yeah, Samoa beat Belgium. It might come down to, I don't know if it's points differential or what, bonus points. If they're doing bonus points, so that would be. Could come down to points differential.